Alright, I'm gonna review West Side Story now, the new one, directed by Steven Spielberg. I'd never seen any other version of West Side Story, neither on stage or that old version from the 60s, I think it was. I wasn't really sure what to expect. I mean, I've seen other musicals. I like musicals for the most part. This one was a bit different, it's a bit more realistic. They usually don't worry so much about realism. I guess newer ones tend to. Chicago had a good feel to it, mixing the realism with the fantasy. But this one was basically all realism, and the singing was even kind of like done in the real world, as if like that was just normal for people to suddenly break out into song and dance. But the plot is Romeo and Juliet, but with gang members in 1950s New York instead of being in Verona, Italy in the 1600s or whatever. And that's it, the end. I guess I was surprised at how much I liked it by the end. Especially since I felt I really didn't like it at the beginning, and at first I didn't like the songs even. Usually if a musical is bad, at least the music's usually pretty good, but I didn't like it at the first. In like the first half hour or so, I was really kind of bored. But then they did that America song, which was the only song I really knew was from this musical when I first started it. That da-da-da-da-da-da America. That's, I don't know. I'm a terrible singer. I'm not going to try. I don't know the words anyway. But after that point, I really enjoyed the music after that. I don't know what really changed, and like that, I like that song especially. Oh, and I thought the cinematography especially was very impressive throughout the film. That was something that also surprised me. Just because it never feels like musicals really have to try in that department. You know, people are there just to see the music, essentially. But the cinematography was very impressive throughout the film. And I thought the story was well told, even though it's definitely just Romeo and Juliet. But I suppose that's what the play is. I'm not going to fault it for that. I mean, it does a few things different, but it's still, you know, essentially a tragedy about how we should see past our differences so that people can love each other or something. I don't know. So the cinematography was really good. The music was pretty good. Outside of a few songs I wasn't a fan of. I liked the acting. I thought the acting was pretty strong. And I think mostly it was just this really slow start. That was the only thing that was lacking in this movie. Just like the first like half an hour to an hour. Just everything before that America song, which I'm not even sure when it came in. And as yet another movie with a really bloated runtime, just having that really slow start really doesn't help. But outside of that, I thought this was a really well-made movie that was very enjoyable, and the songs were very good and catchy, especially that America song. And this film was definitely made with a lot of heart, even though it's just yet another remake. At least it's not something from the 90s again or something. I guess I'll rate it, and I'll rate it an 8 out of 10. It was just that really slow start that I think like really brought it down for me. Maybe one or two songs that I didn't find particularly enjoyable. I found them kind of annoying, actually. And I know that's the music from the play or whatever, but there was something about them that I just found incredibly lacking. I think part of it was that the feel of the songs didn't really match the tone of the movie at that point. Like later on, that's fine. The tones in the songs feel the same, but like just in the first couple songs, it was just like these rambunctious kids who were willing to fight each other on a dime, and then suddenly they're singing these overly happy songs that do little else but eat up runtime. And that's always a detriment in a musical. Like, the music in a musical should always propel the plot forward. That's my opinion anyway. They should never like just stop time to sing a song. But it was only the first couple of songs I felt really did that. There might have been one song later on in the film, but I don't remember now. But yeah, 8 out of 10 I think is a fair grade for this, because just after that really slow start, it becomes like a really good movie. Alright, please like and subscribe, and tune in tomorrow for more reviews, probably.